Hello everyone, this is Keith Ritual, and today I am doing this look. This look is just a sort of drag demon look that I'm actually be wearing to IMATS today. I just finished, but you will be able to see this entire video now. So don't forget to stay tuned to see this full look be creative. Okay, before I begin, I've already done my skincare, my hair care, and I've already made the base of my neck piece. So let us begin. Okay, first things first, I'm priming my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then going in with my brows. And I'm using Anastasia Dip Brown in Ebony, and I'm going to be tracing that out with my Guerlain Concealer in 00 and my Anastasia Base Pencil 1. And I'm just cleaning them up as I see fit, just make it nice, high, and arched. I want to make them go up. And I'm finishing it off with the Anastasia Gel and Espresso. And I'm just going to blend and blend. I had a few issues creating my brows the way I wanted, but until I got them just perfect. And now I'm taking Sugarpill Taco and I'm going over my entire lid. And then I'm taking my Edward Scissorhands Sugarpill palette and putting in Ice Angel just in my top and into my inner corner on both eyes. So it creates like a nice little highlight in those areas that's even brighter than the white. And this is actually where I'm applying Ice Angel right now. I was using the same brush. Now I'm taking my Melt Cosmetic stack, and I'm going to be using the second to lightest shade from the Dark Matter stack, and just sort of stenciling out where I'm going to be putting my crease. I got a bigger brush just so I can blend it all the way up to almost my brow, but not quite to my brow. And now I'm taking the copper shade from the Dark Matter stack, Enigma, and putting that into my crease, just to create like a little bit of definition, and then I'm putting a little bit of Urban Decay Black Market into that crease, just to really stencil it out. Now I'm taking my Sephora Winkit liner from the Mickey collection, the mini collection, and just sort of stenciling out where I'm going to be putting my crease, and bringing it all the way into my nose, creating a nice even straight line as best as I can. And I'm going to be blending some more black market into that crease to help blend that black line so it's just not a black line in my crease. And I'm going back up with each color and blending them out just so there's a nice even gradient. Going back through Enigma to the second darkest brown, second lightest brown, and so on and so forth. Now I'm taking a little bit of Love Plus into my crease just to add a little bit of red dimension, because this is going to be a very red eye. Now I'm taking Flame Point by Sugarpill and putting this on the center of my lid, just to create the start, and then I'm taking Butter Cupcake by Sugarpill on the inside and Love Plus on the outside to create a nice gradient into the Ice Angel white. I'm putting a little bit more of Love Plus on the outside to create a nice little deep red. Now going back in with my Winkit liner, I'm going to start my wings, and I usually pull out and make sure they're even, and then I just start stenciling, building my wing liner. Starting with a small wing and just building more and more and thickening it up until I am happy. Now throughout this video you will see me constantly altering looks, cleaning them up, because that's just how I work. And I'm doing my bottom lash line now, just underneath, just creating a nice dark line that sort of follows the shape of my eye but pulls out a little bit further, because I'm going to fill white in here later. And then I'm going to go back and forth from eye to eye, just so that I make sure they're 100% even before I finish with the liner. And of course you see I'm going back and forth until I'm satisfied. And then I took a little makeup remover, XYY from Dr. Brent, to clean up the inside because I went a little too low. I just cleaned it up with a corner of a brush and a little bit of makeup remover on top of that. And then kept stenciling in more liner. And now that I'm satisfied with that, after cleaning it up with a little bit more makeup remover, to create that nice sharp point. And now I'm going to go in with my, well, a little more stenciling, sorry. Now I'm going in with my white Winkit liner and filling in the gap between my black line and my eye, except for the waterline. I'm going to be skipping that for now. In a second, I'll be putting in a little bit more white on the waterline using Milk by NYX. And I'm going to be putting the milk on a brush and just filling that into the waterline and actually blending it over onto the Winged liner, making sure everything blends nice and evenly. It's going to make my eye up here huge and very drag-like. And then again, stenciling a little bit more of my Winged Black to clean up that line since I might have went over a little bit. Now I'm curling my lashes with my Tarte Lash Curler, a little bit more touch-up, and then I'm using my Nars mascara, Black Moon, and just putting a few layers of mascara on. Now I'm going to prime my face. I use actually the last drop of my Mehron Invisiblur primer. I'm putting that all over my face. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to conceal with my Guerlain, and then I realized it's empty. So then I went in with my RCMA palette using the second color, and then realizing I had skipped a step. So I grabbed my Guerlain foundation and blended that all over my face, and then I'm like, oh no, I skipped another step. Well, in a second I will. I'm gonna blend it a little bit, and then I'm like cleaning up line, and then I'm like avoiding the bottom half of my face because I'll be using corrector down here. After I, of course, apply foundation to my entire upper face, to a little touch up on the eyeshadow, and now I'm using my Makeup Forever orange concealer just on my upper lip, since you won't be seeing anything below my cheekbones in this look. And just blending that with a beauty blender. Now I'm going back in with my RCMA concealer / foundation and just putting that over my highlight zones, but only above my angle, like my cheekbones and up. And now I'm grabbing my Nars Polynesia tinted moisturizer in matte, and I'm just drawing where I'm going to be putting my contours. Just stenciling them out, not blending them just yet. Going to the sides of my nose to make my nose appear thinner, and then around the outside of my forehead because I have a huge forehead. And I'm not making it even because what's the point? And then I'm using Porta Vailar blush by Nars on my cheeks, and then I'm taking my Manic Panic Goth White and blending it over my concealer. My foundation / concealer on my light parts of my face to really blend it out and make it nice and bright. And then I'm blending the blush into that, and then I'm blending my Nars foundation, Polynesia, and blend that into all of my contours to really clean that up. It doesn't matter if the cheekbones are too harsh or messy because that'll be cleaned up later. And everything will be cleaned up with powder in a bit. So now I'm going in with my Shea Belle setting powder, and then a little bit of my Organic Wear loose powder, which is actually making my under eyes get a little bit of color, and just leaving it there to bake a little bit. Down my nose and all my highlight zones, it adds a little color, but not too much that it's going to not still be very highlighted. And I like using these little pom-pom thingies because it creates a nice sharp line. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in medium tan, and I'm going to be using the second to darkest color all over my contour zones, and then put a little bit of the darkest color into the very corners to really sharpen that edge, or the edge of my forehead, just to sharpen it, make it nice and dark. So there's a nice gradient. And then I'm taking a little bit of my Melt Brown underneath my eyes to blend it out a little bit, and a little bit of a gray from my Urban Decay Smoky palette. Now I'm throwing in some Nars blush from my Nars Kevin palette. I can't remember, sorry. And just sort of brushing off the extra powder. Stephen Klein. And then I'm using a little bit of my ambient light powder to clean up and really help adjust everything. And then I'm going with my Anastasia to contour my nose a little bit more. Now I use the ambient light powder always just to make my skin look smoother. I just use the Tarte setting spray just to set my makeup. And then I'm using my Glam Glow lip scrub, followed by my Glam Glow lip balm on my lips. This is for later use because I'm not going to be applying my lipstick just yet. Actually, yes I am, I'm sorry. But I'm using my OCC Pool lip liner. I'm just sort of tracing out where I want my lips to be. Since I haven't decided how big I want, I'm just going to keep adding and adding, not worrying about how messy it is. And I'm going to fill it in with Kamikaze by the Lip Bar, which is one of my favorite blue lipsticks. And then I decided I want actually a little bit more ombre in this lip, so I grabbed my Tarte by OCC and started sort of outlining my lips. And then blending that in with a lip brush to create a little bit of an ombre effect. And just really blend that out. And then once I'm satisfied, add a little bit more lipstick and clean up with concealer. And now I'm putting a little bit of Goldilocks by Sugarpill loose eyeshadow and putting that over my center of my lip and a little bit outside to create a nice little gold top. Now I'm taking my Mehron black body paint and I'm going to sort of chase out the bottom of my lips and then go all the way into the contours of my cheek and bring it all the way over my ears. And I'm actually using a really thin brush to sort of stencil out where I want it and then filling it out with a thicker brush. And I sped this up a little bit because it's just me like filling in black all the way down my neck. Just solid black. Because I want this to sort of like vanish into nothingness. I'm going as far down as I feel like my shirt's going to be because I want to actually show no real skin below this point. And I'm using little mirrors to try to like get that going. Throwing a little highlight from my Hourglass on, and then I'm using my Kryolan big lashes. I don't know which lashes these are. I got them for free, so I'm throwing those on my tops. These are huge. I love huge lashes. And then I'm going to be using Glitzies by Sugarpill as my bottom lash to sort of accentuate the lip gold. And then I use a little bit of spirit gum on my cheeks and I'm grabbing Gold Leaf and sort of patting that all over it. I should have pat the spirit gum first, but I had forgotten, so I did that on the second time. And it sort of made the gold leaf sort of even-ish on both sides, just to give a little bit of dimension in the black. I'm just sort of evening them out a little bit. Now I'm sort of like adjusting where I want to be putting my piece, applying that, putting my shirt on, and now I'm just going to paint it with my Mehron black, just sort of randomly and sporadically to make it look sort of like it is coming out of my neck. So I had actually put on clothes so I could actually cover up all my chest. And you can't see, I had a little bit of skin showing, but then I hid that using black and just underneath my shirt. I'm just randomly trying my best to cover up random points of my spanks. And with that, I'm done. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more of my makeup tutorials, don't forget to subscribe. Also, click over here if you would like to see my actual IMATS vlog, where I'll be running around IMATS. And click over here if you would like to see my unboxing of my new lighting gear. That's the first time I'm ever using it, is in this video. So let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. And don't forget to like and comment. Have a good day. Bye.